What they do, they evacuate you from your house. Wanakutoa yani without anything. They say no, this one is our country. This is our house. Whatever you have here, it's our money, And it's not
so
fair.
So they evict you from your own house?
Yes, they do so.
And they tell you to leave without...
Yes.
Leave everything, leave all the furniture.
Some people have been tortured,
When did you come back home, Ruth?
I came on Tuesday. I think I was in the second flight. Yes.
When did you first go to South Africa?
Yeah.
Was it, for work, for school, for fun, and then ukaona hapa ni Papua wacha nikae? How did you end up in South Africa?
I went to visit actually. Yes, I went to visit. Then after some time, then I felt okay. Why not start life here?
What year was that?
It was 2013. Yes. 13 years ago. So I stayed there. I'm there legally. Okay. Then I got 2 kids now. Yeah.
It's so you got to South Africa, started living there in 2013.
2013, yes.
When you say you're there legally, you're legally there as a resident.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
And you have the correct papers.
Yes.
To allow you to stay there.
Yes.
And to work there. So were you working or doing business?
I was doing business. Yes. I was doing beauty. Yes. And in that industry, what's basically, as Kenyans sometimes, we got that mind to create like a job opportunity and all that. So what we did, the idea we brought in, we took an open space. Actually, I took an open space, put some mirror space. There's a way, when you go to a country, there's a way they live. Yeah. So you try to adapt to how they live. So basically, I went there. I took a single room. Nothing was there. Plain. Then I decided, okay, if I put a mirror there and a chair, in the cupboard just to put your stuff in there, you'll find some people to rent from you, then you can make a living out of it. So basically we're creating jobs for them actually, because it's hard for them to take a bigger space. Right. It's very expensive.
So they rent a chair, a space.
A space chair, yes.
I like that, and it's you took Kenyan business to
South Africa.
You do that here.
Yes, yeah.
And that's been what you've been doing for 13 years.
Yes.
Then you built a family somewhere along the way.
I built a family, yes.
Okay, how old are your children?
The one is turning 11 this year. The other one is 5 years old.
I am South African by force. My tribe is called Afrophobic. Ghana, go home. Nigeria, go home. Uganda, go home. Kenya, go. Who did I forget? Zimbabwe, go home. Go home.
Are you people still taking this person serious? Me, I'm telling you people, this one is confused. She don't really know what she is. She's just very confused, sure. Now, let's go straight to the point.
Listen. Business has been quiet because of xenophobia. That is the reason.
All right.
Because of xenophobia in South Africa, business has been quiet. We are not getting jobs. Because 90% or 99% of people who support my business are South Africans. Yes, even us as Nigerians, we don't like each other. All right.
We know.
So, very soon now, if the business failed to pick up, we will leave on our own. We don't need to be chased. Because what are you staying here for?
We're here. Thank God said that you will live on your own. But you don't need to live on your own. You need to be safe. Because South African, they are saying that they do not need foreigner in their land. Because if you are in Nigeria, whoever you is, you must leave. They don't want you there. They say you must leave. Let's listen to this one.
South Africans are right. This is not xenophobia. It's something far bigger and more sinister.
All right.
Look at the history. Even during apartheid, most of the sellouts were coming from the Zulu areas. And most of the movement we see today coming from that same place. So the MK, which is now the 3rd biggest political party in parliament, led by the former president Jacob Zuma, in alliance with the ANC and President Cyril Ramaphosa, is funding most of this. Jessica Ngobeze is directly connected to the former president Jacob Zuma. And then you have Fakel Mkakati, or whatever his name is, coming out to say that, look, that the South Africans should not work because South Africa have a lot of money and they have over $500 billion in GDP or whatever he claims they have. GDP is not money in the bank. It is the total value of goods, services, assets, whatever during a period of time, particularly during a period of 1 year. But the messaging is where you should look at. Most of the messaging is done in local language, and these guys are very charismatic, and they are appealing to the base, telling them that the foreigners, particularly the black Africans living in the country, are the problem, and they should turn their attention away from the reality on the ground, which is the wealth disparity in the country. Listen to this one, guys.
South Africa can pay South Africans 1 million every year for the rest of their lives. We don't even need to work. We can have these legal immigrants coming to South Africa to work for us, like in Dubai.
All right, now let's listen to this white man.
Waking up tomorrow morning and this is the headline. Nigeria nationalizes South African companies. Okay, it hasn't happened, but it's a scenario that people are beginning to talk about. So let's ask a simple question. What happens next? Most South Africans will probably say, oh, well, that's Nigeria's problem. Many Nigerians would say, no, that's South Africa's problem. But they would both be wrong. Now, imagine that you are a manager of a South African company in Lagos. Yesterday, you were interviewing people for new jobs. Then your phone rings. Head office is frozen recruitment. The interviews are cancelled. Not because the business is failing, not because the candidates did anything wrong, but because two governments stopped trusting each other. That is how these things spread, not with dramatic events, but with thousands of ordinary decisions made by ordinary people. Before politicians have finished arguing, families are already living with the consequences. That's what geopolitics really is. Political arguments don't stay in Parliament. They end up around ordinary people's kitchen tables. Whether this ever happens isn't really the point. The question is, are governments thinking far enough ahead? What do you think?
I hope you understand him clearly. You understand what I mean, right? There was a particular video. Let's look at this video of in Nigeria who is living in South Africans and what he had to say about the Nigerian, the people who are living in South Africa legit, and those people also who are living in South Africa illegal immigrant, Nigerian illegal immigrant, and the one who are living. Let's listen because the video is very interesting. Okay.
As a Nigerian living in South Africa, I want to say something about the current matches that have been going on the last few months. You know, a lot of things have happened and people have jumped to conclusions and so on and so forth. I just want to say this before I go forward. If you are a Nigerian, ask any genuine Nigerian living in South Africa who does honest job for a living, who has never broken the law in South Africa, who is living legally and lawfully in South Africa. They will tell you that they are ashamed of being called a Nigerian in South Africa. Now, not because they've lost their identity as a Nigerian or their bravado or their boldness or confidence as a Nigerian. No. But because what we stand for as Nigerians in South Africa has been humiliated, has been trodden down upon, has been mashed upon. The pride that we have as Nigerians in Nigeria, it's not here. And it's simple. It's because of what our fellow Nigerians are doing. Those of you living outside South Africa who are Nigerians, do you know what Nigerians are doing in this country? Are you aware? Do you have an idea? Do you have an atom of idea of what Nigerians are literally doing in South Africa? All right? We that are here, I can tell you for a fact, they are doing the most. I'm ashamed to be called a Nigerian. I'm ashamed to be out and say I'm a Nigerian. Not because I've done anything wrong, but because when I say I'm a Nigerian, I'm saying I am representing every other Nigerian in South Africa. And the story that has been put down, the script that has been written by Nigerians, that is being played daily by Nigerians in South Africa, it's not something to associate yourself with, to be honest. It's not something that a legal, honest Nigerian wants to associate with. A legal, honest Nigerian in South Africa would hide himself from all those other Nigerians. I'm telling you. So before you conclude and you fight South Africans for fighting the terrible Nigerians in South Africa. You need to find out what these terrible Nigerians are doing. Come on, you can come into somebody's country, you're putting their kids on drugs, you are taking young girls and giving them drugs and making them prostitute to pay you back, hijacking buildings. Do you think you're the only one who is smart? Do you think you're the only one who can do such kind of business? There are some of us, if we decide to do such business, we excel. We'll do it with so much wisdom and we'll make so much money from it. But there are some things you decide not to do, not because you cannot do it, but because you are a human being, because you have humanity, because you have a conscience. And I can tell you, 85% of the Nigerians in South Africa, they have no conscience. They are doing the most. So you need to learn from it.
I hope you people understand. He explained. He said, the one who are living legit, they are ashamed of be identifying, or let me not say anything. Let me not say anything. If now we are going to start, yes, we are going to open those bad Nigerians who are living in South Africa, say, we are going to be open their nyash. The bad thing where they are doing there, we are going to open their nyash. You say you want to bring bad name for Nigeria, no problem. We are going to be opening your nyash from now. You hear what our brother said about the bad one there. And according to him, he said they are selling powder for South African children. Just imagine. You are selling powder, giving the South African children. You are spoiling those children for the South Africans. It's very bad. It's very bad. Very, very bad. But no problem. No problem. See me in my next video.